world moves fast. Your workday? Even faster. Pitching products, drafting reports, analyzing data. Microsoft 365 Copilot is your AI assistant for work. Built into Word, Excel, PowerPoint, and other Microsoft 365 apps you use. Helping you quickly write, analyze, create, and summarize. So you can cut through clutter and clear a path to your best work. Learn more at Microsoft.com/M365 Copilot.
AI is incredible. It can teach you how to fry an egg and even write a poem, pirate style. Yarr! But it knows nothing about your work. Slackbot is different. It doesn't just know the facts. It knows your schedule. It can turn a brainstorm into a brief. And it doesn't need to be taught. Because Slackbot isn't just another AI. It's AI that knows your work as well as you do. Visit slack.com/meet Slackbot to learn more.
LinkedIn is pretty great at a lot of things, like helping you tap into the latest trends and insights in your field. We cannot stop your coworker from tapping her pencil. LinkedIn can help you find new jobs that align with your career goals. We cannot help you find the source of that weird smell in the office fridge. Ew. And while we can't stop your coworkers from bringing their hobbies into the office, LinkedIn can help you bring your career to the next level. LinkedIn is the network that works for you.
Welcome to another Finely Edge production for the Premier League Cricket Club. Connecting players and coaches, clubs and leagues, volunteers and supporters alike, you're in the right place for the best of the 33 ECB Premier Leagues and the 20 NCCA counties, bringing you the stories, the stats and the standout performances that make this game great. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to both our Premier League and NCCA shows so you don't miss any episodes. Now, shall we get stuck in? So welcome to the Overseas of the Crease once again from the Premier League Cricket Club, where each week we talk to one of those players who's lucky enough to be spending the winter away down under in Australia, trading rain delays for sunscreen. And we want to talk to them about how they're getting on, hearing about the conditions, the culture, the characters they've met along the way. And joining me today, currently in Adelaide, I think it's our first Adelaide one this winter, playing for Goodwood, not Goodwood in Sussex, Goodwood in Adelaide. In the Adelaide Turf League in South Australia is Rhys Lewis of Wargrave, Berkshire and the Challengers, who last year scored 1,800 plus runs and then headed to Adelaide, and he's been scoring some runs down there as well. How are you doing, Rhys?
Very good, thank you, Ian. How are you doing?
Yeah, all good, mate, all good. You're in the runs, that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always nice, always helps.
Yeah, in terms of your sort of targets for this winter, has it been there and thereabouts?
Yeah, I'd have probably liked to score a few more hundreds in our Red Bull comp, but on the whole, we're winning and it's going well, so it's always good. Absolutely, definitely. Hey, let's get some quick fire questions to you just to sort of get you warmed up here then. What was the first thing that hit you when you landed in Adelaide? The heat. You definitely seem to have found the hottest part of the country this year. The obvious one. Yeah, it's been really hot this year. It's been pushing 45 degrees. Which is all I can say to that. Best thing that you've eaten so far? I had a braised lamb shoulder the other evening, which was really nice. Like that. At least you're not saying a bloody chicken parm. Everybody says the same. Thank goodness for that, sir. Now, you're experienced in Australia. You've been there before, but what's the one thing you wish you'd packed and maybe you'd forgotten? Probably another pair of beach shorts. Oh, you can buy plenty of them down there. That's not a big deal, is it? So, and everyone always asks the same question. Is the tan holding up, or have you been slapping on factor 50 so much to escape that sun? Yeah, hiding from it at the minute, to be honest. Trying to stay out of the heat in the middle of the day. Just, get my runs and stuff done in the morning and then train a bit in the evening, but kind of in the aircon in the middle of the day. You blessed aircon, that's all we can say. Most important question about Goodwood Cricket Club. Who's got the worst gear in your Goodwood dressing room? I'd have to go with Oliver Jackson, our left arm spinner. How bad is it? Pretty stinky. Pretty stinky stuff.
Okay, let's talk cricket. You've played plenty of cricket back home. Last year, 56 games on play cricket alone. What have you found this winter the biggest difference between last year in particular and Adelaide? Because is it your first year in Adelaide?
No, it's my second year at Goodwood.
Like, what have you found different then, sort of compared to previous Australia trips? And I think you've done Western Australia before, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, it's pretty similar to last year, to be fair. We've got a slightly different group of guys, which has been nice. Oliver Davidson, who's actually just flown off to the World Cup for Scotland, is over playing with us, and his brother Jasper, who's also in that squad. They've been really good to train with and stuff like that. So, that's been nice.
And how flat have the wickets been down in Adelaide this year?
Yeah, they've actually been pretty good on the whole. I mean, the weather's been good, so there's been a few like slow low ones, but no, pretty good, especially at home. Our groundsmen have been pretty good.
Absolutely. And then when you compare the standards of sort of let's use the obvious one, the home counties versus what you're playing at down in Adelaide right now, what surprised you in terms of the differentials?
Just like the sheer determination of Australians to win. They're so competitive. It's just again completely against their culture to lose anything. But yeah, it's good fun. It makes it interesting on the weekends. It gets a bit spicy.
Is that something that with your English cap on, you take a little bit more than most?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've got a few overseas in our team. So actually, we do cop a lot for having a fair few English lads from the other teams. Yeah.
Okay, and in your squad, outside of the English boys that you might know, or even around the league itself, is there anyone who's sort of caught your eye as a player that we might not have heard of and think, there's one to keep an eye on?
Actually, he's playing in England. He's half South African, half English. But he might fly a little bit under the radar in England. A guy called Adam Chislett.
Yeah, I know the name, yeah.
Yeah, so he played in Norfolk last year and played. I think he played their last minor counties game. Their Ford but it rained out. But he's an extremely talented guy. He hits the ball seriously hard. Bowls some nice seamers, and a great bloke, great human being. So.
You can't have it all, can they? These people who have it all, it just makes it the toughest challenge you've had so far then? Conditions, workload? Is it just the heat? Or...
I'd probably have to say the heat. The heat has been real hot this year. And I actually prefer fielding in the heat because like run scoring is my thing, and it actually makes it really hard to grip the bat. It'll go through loads of chalk and stuff like that, and got a towel on and sweatbands, and it's dripping through your visor. So it makes it pretty tricky work, and you get dehydrated pretty quick. So
that towel to sort of dry yourself off in comparison to the UK when it's to dry the ball most of the time.
Yeah.
A bit different to say the least. Well, yeah, is there something that you've learned this winter in particular? Because I know being out there for a number of years as you've done now, that you must try to bring something back and think that I'm going to take that into my game next year.
I've been doing a lot of work on my sweeping versus spin.
Okay.
Just to add another boundary option both ways. I think it's a really important skill in the modern game. You see a lot of international players, how good they are at it. And how everyone's very comfortable playing it now. Whereas a few years ago, it'd be less so, like individuals would be good at it, but now it's everyone's got that tool in their armory, so I've put a lot of work into that, and that's something that I would like to bring home, because you face a lot of spin here in Adelaide, with it being 2-day cricket and 80 overs, and the heat, there's not much seam bowled. They bowl, the first 20 might be seam, and then, there's a lot of trial by spin.
So that means Connor Haddow will be looking for you to sweep next year, will he?
Potentially, we'll see. Depends on the wicket.
Absolutely. Hey, off the pitch then, life off the field for you guys down there is completely different to what you have back here in the UK. Who have you been spending most of your time with out there in Adelaide?
Well, most of my time. Well, my brother's actually out here playing.
So I've been doing a fair bit of training with him. Ben Salter's up here from Berkshire, and a good childhood friend of mine. So I'm actually netting with him tomorrow morning, fortunately, before the heat. But yeah, I mean, one of the old boys I live with, he's a legend of a bloke. Put me up. Spent a lot of time with him.
And it must be nice to spend time with your brother, because obviously you were at different clubs last year and you didn't get to spend that time.
Yeah, it's nice because it's nice being at different clubs here as well. So he's got his group of mates, and I've got my group of mates. But obviously training with him, which is always good practice because he's a good player. And actually his club as well has been really nice getting to know a few of their boys. They're in a different division, but they've been extremely welcoming, having me around for barbecues and stuff like that. So that's been quite a nice thing this year.
So on the pitch, they're an absolute nightmare. Off the pitch, they're all too bloody nice, aren't they?
They are. They're very welcoming, the Australians to the English.
What about locally? You've been there a couple of years now in Adelaide. Have you found some local spots that you go, that's my go-to?
What, in terms of like dinner or
anything at all?
A few of the boys like one of the nightclubs called Cherry. I'm not a massive indulger in that. I'll try and keep myself fit and ready to go. So I'm usually down at the beach, or actually spend quite a lot of time at the Highway, which is a pub around the corner, which is a great spot. Good DJ on a Sunday. But yeah, and barbecues around my brother's house and stuff like that. It's good.
That's cool. What's a typical day looking like for you then during the week?
Well, I've started to recently. I've started to do a bit more on my fitness work. So, sort of wake up. I'll either like run or go for a walk down by the beach. Come home, have breakfast, lunch, like brunchy sort of thing. Then, if it's a gym day, I'll go to the gym and then train in the evening. Or if I don't have a gym, I might train in the early morning after a run or something like that. Pretty
it's the closest thing you can be to being a full-time cricketer while you're down there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a nice lifestyle, and the weather makes it really good. So yeah, if you get any free time down at the beach and stuff like that, it's really nice to get away.
Yeah, never going to complain about that. So what about habits? Have you picked up any dodgy Aussie habits down there, or any dodgy accent / things that you're going to come back and people will say you've spent too long in Australia?
So we've got a lot of a lot of the guys at our club they're living out here, but they're actually like Yorkies and Derbyshire people. So actually, I'm more likely to pick up a Yorkshire accent over an Australian one at the minute. But that's something we do joke about. But yeah, nah, not really. I don't think so.
That would be very strange if you come back singing "Marching On Together" from Leeds, wouldn't it? Or something.
Yeah,
be a bit weird.
Some of the phrases.
Absolutely, you've obviously settled in well down there, mate. But that's what everyone wants to know. But which of your teammates back here in the UK, whether it be Wargrave, whether it be Berkshire, or even the Challengers, which of your teammates do you think would just absolutely hate being out there?
Gonna go with Neil Robinson or Ewan Woods for being ginger and being light-skinned and not going so well with the heat.
Yeah, it seems to be the obvious go-to, that one, for most of them, doesn't it? You don't see many ginger Aussie players, as far as I can remember, do you?
No, not massively, no. No, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm thinking aloud now to the Big Bash. It's like, no, I'm just struggling to pick one up. Lloyd Pope, I can remember Lloyd Pope. He's definitely ginger, isn't he?
Yeah, and he shaved it all off.
Exactly, definitely. What about players of yours or mates of yours back here in the UK who haven't done Australia yet, and you're thinking, come on, just get out here for the winter. You know how much it's going to do you so good.
Dan Lincoln.
Really?
He's never been away. Fun fact about Dan Lincoln, yeah. And I think he would enjoy it. Obviously, he's got his football stuff through the winter. Yeah. So that's a reason why he hasn't. But I'm sure he'd pick up a very good deal and he'd have a good lifestyle out here.
And he'd probably end up staying there for the summer to play football down there instead. And the standard of football he plays here in the UK, he'd probably end up playing bloody Australian good level.
They'd give him a passport to play for the national team. Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, if you're listening, we're not encouraging you to disappear to Australia, mate. We love you too much. But there'll be one or two people who'd be quite happy to see the back of him probably as well, wouldn't there?
Yeah, a few opposition bowlers.
Exactly. That's what I meant, definitely. What about, you're back, you're a long way from home, but have you been able to keep up with some of the moves and who's moving around the league and what's cracking off over here? Because there's quite a few of the challengers have been on the move and one or two players in the home counties.
Not massively, but the one that did catch me a little bit by surprise was a few of the Challengers boys going up to Staffs. Ollie Walker and Sam Keenan-Wright, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is very good for Staffs. They're two high quality players, and Staffs are already a pretty strong side. So, they'll be a pretty formidable force this season, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's a definite strengthening there. Yeah, definite strengthening. The big one I've seen in your league in particular, Jalpesh Vijay coming back to Harefield from Hornchurch into the home counties. JP's a cracking player, and he's got the ability to destroy anyone there. And then Seb Allison moving to Esher in Surrey. You got some of the other Challengers boys moving into the Surrey League, haven't you?
Yeah, I saw. I think Esher also picked up Laurie Evans, didn't they?
I think they might have. Is it Laurie Evans? And is Nikhil Garantla gone there? Or has he gone to East Moseley? I can't remember. But again, there seems to be the moves down south seem to be big uns, is the best way to put it, rather than just people moving for the sake of it. Definitely.
Yeah, it's always exciting. Yeah.
Definitely. And what's the first thing you're going to do when you get back home? What's a whole winter down there? You'll be back home March, April, depending on what happens results-wise down there, I'm sure. What's the first thing you like to do?
But go out for a meal with the family. It's obviously been a while since I've seen them. I get on well with my parents, so it'd be nice to get back and see them. So
when are you due back?
Orientated. Pardon?
When are you due back?
April the 3rd, I think I land.
Okay, and that's covering all bases when it comes to trophies and potentially down in Australia.
Yeah, that's after final. I think it's like 2 days after the finals here.
Well planned.
Yeah, I was actually a couple of days earlier than I went home last year. But yeah, I didn't feel like I needed the time after finals to hang around.
And straight back into it then with a month to go before the season.
Yeah, probably get back and do some prep. With Berkshire and Wargrave, get to see the guys and stuff and bond a bit more with those boys because obviously I haven't seen them in a while and they're all cracking on without me. So it'd be nice to go see them all.
And wear a few more sweaters, obviously.
Yeah, coats, beanies, bobble hats. Definitely. Yeah.
Come on, then let's wrap it up then. What's the one thing that you'll take away from this winter's experience in particular? What's the one thing that you go, yeah?
A tricky question. I've got nothing for you. I don't know.
Yeah, you've done a couple of years now, haven't you? So I suppose you're used to coming back and being almost a 365-day-a-year cricketer now.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think that's probably one thing on last few months of starting to work on my body a bit more because I was flagging a little bit here and there. But yeah, trying to get my bowling fitness back, actually.
Okay. You didn't bowl as much last year, did you?
Well, since I left the academy at Middlesex, I sort of stopped bowling because obviously you got Woodsy. The Berkshire spinners are so strong. You got Woodsy. My brother was there. Sully Akhtar, Yash Lakhani, Eddie Campion, all those boys. It's just hard to get in there, Surly, obviously.
Yeah, so getting yourself in that position where you can come back and do it again.
Yeah, so I'm doing a bit of work on that. To try and get myself back as an all-rounder rather than just a batter.
Absolutely. What's the one bit of advice you'd throw to anyone thinking of coming down to Australia or New Zealand or SA next winter?
just do it. If you can find anywhere that'll take you, just do it. It's a great experience. You learn so much about yourself, and you grow. I think, especially as a youngster, obviously. I say it's my third time. When I first came away, sort of stuff, you grow up a lot. You learn a lot about yourself and how to live, and got to look after yourself and things like that. So it's a great experience.
Definitely. I've got the most important question of the lot. Who's doing the better tees, your Aussie clubs or the English ones?
English by far.
We beat them on something.
Country miles. They feed you so badly here at T. And I mean, T for us last year was 20 minutes long. It's been extended to 30 this year. But yeah, it's not like it's all snacky stuff. It's not like a proper home counties meal is what I like.
Absolutely.
Bit of Michelle Woods enchiladas or chicken wraps or something like that.
That's the way it should be, definitely. Hey, great catching up, Rhys. Enjoy the rest of the season out there. And obviously, we look forward to seeing how you go in the summer, mate, when you're back in sunny Berkshire.
Thank you very much, Ian. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining us at the Premier League Cricket Club. We'll be back soon with more from the world of Premier League and NCCA cricket. But in the meantime, don't forget to subscribe, leave us a review and follow us wherever you get your socials. Or maybe check out our website, premierleaguecricket.co.uk, to stay updated. Until next time, have a good one.
Job site with Dale, who's a framing contractor.
Hey, good morning.
Dale traded up to Geico Commercial Auto Insurance for all his business vehicles. We're here where he needs us most.
Yep, they sure are.
We make it easy for him to save on all his insurance needs, all in one place, with coverage that fits his business and bottom line. Oh, I shouldn't have looked down.
It's all right.
We're so far up here.
Look at me. Take a deep breath.
Oh, I'm good. So good.
Get a commercial auto insurance quote today at geico.com and see how much you could save. It feels good to Geico.